Nintendo!
Welcome back to the Desert Dash Through Deliveries.
Good.
Great fucking, honestly, great fucking job.
Hey man, this looks bad. Go rescue her.
To do it.
Fucking done for.
Hey man, isn't that Mario?
A Tasmanian devil. What's a Pokemon?
I like how Mario has the reputation of Superman. Oh, when Mario's here, everything's gonna be just fine.
Yeah,
No pressure, Mario.
that's actually a highlight of the next game we're playing in the Mario series because nobody knows who Mario is in that game. He's just this guy with a mustache.
Same.
Yeah, that's why it's called Superman and Luigi.
That is why it's called that.
It is called that.
And it is called that.
It's called that.
And if you question that, you will be put to death.
Oh, whoa, that escalated quickly.
It escalated very
Me when
quickly.
I'm on an escalator that's fast.
Here at Trunkle Comp, we enforce the law.
Anyway, fun fact, this whole part is this boss fight.
You're literally lying.
Okay, I'm just gonna check out Bite. Just kidding.
I don't believe you. You
What's our
tell.
podcast topic for the day?
I
Sandcastle
already told
guy.
my podcast story.
Sandcastle tree guy. What is this guy supposed to be?
Tree.
Plant?
I never fucking. I have no idea.
He's the fucking glop monster from Jumpstart First Grade.
Sand dune.
I don't know what
With a
that
tree
is.
on
I'm
top.
Sorry. You know, I've been desperately
I-
trying to find somebody
I
who's
don't.
played that as a chilled.
I'm sorry.
Jumpstart.
It was,
first grade?
yeah,
Which one?
the first grade one.
Well, there were like different subjects.
Oh, I thought it was all general.
Maybe there's one version that's all general, but like any ones that I played had like different ones that
Or
were
like
different
math
subjects.
or like.
She dollar or my general?
Jumpstart First Grade. I know it had the dog in it.
Because I had three different Jumpstart games. Two of them had the dog. The third one had this rabbit instead.
I never played the rabbit one.
That one was music, I believe.
Bunny.
But then the dog was in the math and reading ones.
No, this was just like a general one.
Huh. Okay. Well, that's-
Jumpstart
My
math.
fucking miss.
Yeah. Every time I look stuff up like this, like games, like computer games that I played when I was really young. Yeah, it was like Jumpstart Math for first graders, probably Jumpstart Reading. Okay, yeah, I can play those ones. Or maybe I did it, don't remember. In one of the Jumpstart First Grades, there was this baking thing. Like a little game where it would say like, oh, we need like a cup of flour and 2 cups of sugar, which is an insane recipe, but,
Bless
and
you.
if you did the wrong ingredients, it would say, the dog would go like, oh no, the glop monster, and then like the glop monster would appear from inside of the baking machine, which wasn't an oven. It was different. Glop monster.
All right. So, I'm looking this up now. Jumpstart, known as Jump Ahead in the UK,
Yeah, I saw that.
it's posthumous, was an educational media franchise created for children.
Oh,
It was made by Jumpstart Games, who were originally known
You play
as Knowledge
Zubeans?
Adventure Inc. And they were acquired by Chinese holding company NetDragon Websoft in 2017, and then went defunct in 2023.
Oh wow, that was
There's
recent.
a
Actually.
CD-ROM. There's a CD-ROM game that I played a lot as a kid that I was 4 and just can't remember. It had to do
Gabe, you're cutting out.
finding that you
Gabe's
were like in the
exploding.
night.
Gabe, you are cutting out.
Yeah. You played as this girl and she had like
Yeah.
blonde hair, and it was a point and click, and you had to search for like lost classical music. I don't really remember much
Oh.
of that. Like I tried looking up those keywords or whatever, because I remember getting it from the now closed library that was across from my job, current job now. A long time
Yeah, I like
ago.
the way that you phrased the. It was across from my job, like you were a child and were forced into child labor.
Engaging in child labor. Did any of you ever play the putt-putt games, like Putt-Putt Saves the Zoo?
Yes.
No.
I saw
Yes.
them.
I
don't
like
think
the
I played
racing.
them.
I like the racing one a lot. Did you
Oh,
play
yeah.
Pajama Sam?
Yeah.
I played
Fucking love
Pajama Sam too.
Pajama Sam.
Oh my gosh,
I like-
Putt-Putt Saves the Zoo is on Steam. I could record Putt-Putt Saves the Zoo for Smash Team Games.
Holy
It's
shit.
$6.99. I can buy it for $6.99. I would do that for $6.99.
So what I had.
That's actually a good deal.
So what I had actually, like, I mean, I mentioned the Jumpstart, but I also had Freddy Fish. And
Freddy Fish was fucking sick too.
And that came with a demo for Pajama Sam, but I never actually had the game itself.
We didn't have Pajama Sam because I think my pastor at the time said it was the devil.
What?
I
Delta
lived in
Force
an
2 is on
insane
Steam.
town.
Sorry.
Oregon.
My condolences both to interrupting you and to your living in an insane town.
It's okay. We moved away when I was like 7.
Yeah.
That's good.
And then you were in my math class.
That's true. That was the only place I existed for
And I
years.
saw her fight.
Delta Force 2 is on Steam, so I could play Putt-Putt Saves the Zoo and Delta Force 2 for Smash Team Games.
What about
All
Delta
for the
Force?
grand
Can I ask a
total of
dumb
$11.
Can I ask a dumb question?
What's
Please.
Soldier?
What is Delta Force?
It's a first-person military game, but it's like stealth-based, so it's pretty slow-paced. It's a lot more realistic than kind of the.
Oh, so it's like
Spray
it's
shooting
like
style.
Metal Gear.
Metal Gear.
I don't know. Here, I could just link you the.
No.
Steam.
No,
it's not
remember
really
you
like
just
Metal
explaining
Gear.
it.
Huh?
Oh, I thought Gabe was making a joke and I was trying to play on the bit.
It's a 1999 game. It was for Windows,
That's the year I was born.
early Windows, like XP.
Jumpstart First Grade is known as Jump Ahead Year 1 in the UK.
Yeah. I'm glad that we, like, as Americans, make fun of the British as much as we do.
Well, yeah, because they're joyless creatures.
There was there was a comment section on TikTok. I wasn't like, like actually reading the comment section. Like somebody online was talking about it. It was like for a recipe, and some girl in the comment section was like, "I think this is bad." And I'm British. And then somebody else was like, oh, dude, you know it's serious when even a British person thinks your food is bad.
Oh,
And then, which is like a great joke. And then the British girl got mad at that person for shitting on British food. And it was like, wait a minute, was this not the entire joke? Or did you just want to also share that you were British while talking?
okay.
Psychopath behavior.
Oh, this sure is a battle that is occurring.
shit. You
At
were
a point in
kidding?
time. Multiple points in time. At too many points in time.
You know, fun fact, the sequel to this game is worse about boss fights. The sequel, Mario and Luigi Partners in Time, the bosses have so much fucking HP that they just do not end.
Ever.
Me when I don't end.
So, it was so... I need to specify, okay? So, that game came out in the US first, before any other region, and it was such a problem that they toned down the boss's HP counts in the Japanese and European versions of that game.
That's crazy. It's the American version is literally just harder.
Yeah.
You know that's when they fucked up.
But I mean, like, it's an interesting case here because, like, usually when I hear about the American version being harder, I think, like, it's because, it's specifically because they're trying to stop the rental market. So you get shit like Castlevania, where, enemies now do more damage in later stages when it depends on what enemy hit you in the Japanese version. But in this case, it's just, it was released first, and they got enough criticism about it that they just changed it in the, other versions, because they came later. And the moral of the story is, never come first.
It's
I always
so
come last.
fucking true. Evan. So, I started talking about this earlier, and then I interrupted me. I was gonna say I was interrupted to make somebody feel bad, but
Then you remembered it was you.
no, I knew the whole time it was me. I was thinking about being a piece of shit. And anyway, the thing that always gets me when I look up like games like Jumpstart First Grade or whatever, is every fucking time I'm reminded that there are YouTube channels that will like play through these games. Like every time I look it up, there's always like Jumpstart First Grade full playthrough. And it's like an adult woman playing through Jumpstart First Grade, and it's like, what led you to this moment in your life, do you think? Where you're like, I'm gonna play through like the oldest children's video game.
Alright, I see what you're saying, but you have to remember, we got Carrie to play Hamtaro on this show, and that was a great time.
That's true, but Hamtaro isn't like
Putt Saves the Zoo.
so true.
Hamtaro wasn't what?
Hamtaro isn't a game that's like built for educational purposes. It's supposed to teach you like simple addition.
That's true. In fact, it's a very sexual game.
That's
A whole
true.
other dialect playing it. I don't know about you guys. I expanded my knowledge of different cultures.
Of ham culture. So true, Carrie.
True and real.
True and real. Carrie's getting it. Carrie's evolving.
Carrie's evolving?
She's evolving.
I wonder what my evolved name is. What my next stage is.
That's a good question.
Probably Karaya.
Karaya.
Yeah.
Sounds sick as fuck, actually. Is that the middle stage, or do you have a third one?
Mm-hmm.
Carrie's a 3-parter, I think.
Yeah. I wonder what my third
Yeah.
stage is.
I would say like Gabe is like a single evolution. Like
Yeah.
Gabe doesn't evolve.
Yeah.
But he does get a mega evolution in the later games.
No. Gabe initially is a single form that doesn't evolve, but then later down the line gets a baby form.
Oh, yep. Yeah, actually, that's so right.
Because
yeah.
I'm specifically comparing Gabe to Snorlax in this context.
Called Gib.
Baby
I
Gib.
fuck with Gib.
Little Gibby.
Gib.
How are you
Gibby.
doing, little Gibby?
I got some like
Wait,
whack ass.
Gibby from iCarly?
Oh my god.
What the fuck? There's a Jumpstart 6th grade?
Yeah, they made it for a bunch of them.
I
didn't know 6th grade. Oh, 6th grade kind of makes sense because in some places 6th grade is still elementary school.
Yeah,
It was
okay.
in mine.
You see, that's not so much what I'm thinking about. So like the thing about edutainment games is that part of the reason why they work for kids is because educational or not, entertainment's entertainment, right? If you are in 6th
also the
grade,
parents
chances
buy-
are you only like there were a lot of most people I knew in 6th grade only wanted to play M-rated video games.
I was playing Hamtaro.
Yeah, well, that's because you're
I
Catholic.
was playing Club Penguin, actually.
I also think a reason
And
that
Left 4 Dead, so just kidding.
games like Jumpstart First Grade will ever like work is because the people who are buying the games aren't the people who are playing the games.
Yeah.
If I were a kid, which I was once.
Wow, really?
Need I remind you? And and I was given
now
the
he's
choice.
tiny.
I don't think I would have picked Jumpstart First Grade for myself. I would pick Zoombinis though. Zoombinis was a fucking dope game. Best game ever made. I probably would not have that opinion if I played it within the last 15 years. But I just remember liking it as a kid a lot. I didn't even know what the game's about. I just remember liking it.
They turn small.
Yep. He divided. Finally!
He's dead. Long
Jesus.
slog is over.
Yeah, so...
Mario's little victory dance. Cute.
This was originally, this part and the next part were originally one, but this fight went on for so long that I had to split them.
That was a good idea.
Yeah.
As a matter of fact, I applaud you for doing so.
Yeah, thank you. You saved me. They sound like robots in my head. Oh yeah, the monster blocking the gate to town was a
That's not
huge
Peach.
problem, needless to say. Oh.
Welcome to Little Fungi Town.
Mario Bros is abbreviated even in the speech bubble. Abbreviated as bros. Whoa, giant bamboo.
Big
Oh, that's
bamboo.
now it's Peach. Tee, I wonder what kind of town it is. Okay, Mario, and you too, Luigi. Come on. I think I'm getting thrown off because the faces are not within the speech bubbles like in most RPGs.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Alright, anyway.
Because I'm not looking where the little arrow is pointing.
Next time on Junpro comes, Mario dies of a horrible illness.
Dysentery.
SARS.
SARS aimed
SARS.
dysentery.
SARS
Yeah,
moment.
SARS.